Hello, this is Chris Young of Young English Schools. Today we're going to do a video about countable and uncountable nouns, typically foodstuffs. So let's get started. Okay, what's this? It's a hot dog. Is it countable or uncountable? Hot dogs are countable. Hot dogs. What's this? It's a tomato. Tomatoes, countable or uncountable? Tomatoes are countable. Very easy to count. 1 tomato, 2 tomatoes. What's this? This is bread. Countable or uncountable? Bread in English is uncountable. We say some bread or a lot of bread. You can make it countable by saying a loaf of bread or a piece of bread or a slice of bread, but usually bread is stuff. It's matter and it's uncountable. Spaghetti, countable or uncountable? Spaghetti is uncountable. You don't go into a restaurant and order 25 strings of spaghetti. That would be weird. Spaghetti is uncountable. It's stuff. Okay. What's this? Salad. Countable or uncountable? In English, salad is uncountable. Some salad. Sometimes you can say a salad. I'd like a salad, please. In that case, it's countable. It's one dish of salad or one bowl of salad. So you have to be careful. You have to be on your toes because you never know sometimes. What's this? This is broccoli. Countable or uncountable? Broccoli is uncountable in English. It's stuff. It's difficult to count. You could say maybe a head of broccoli. I don't know if you say a head of broccoli, but or a bunch. But generally, it's uncountable. Some broccoli. Strawberries. I'll give you a bit of a hint there by saying strawberries. If it has an S on the end, it's usually countable, isn't it? As is the case with strawberries. 1 strawberry, 2 strawberries, 3 strawberries is countable. What's this? It's a lemon. Countable or uncountable? Lemons are countable. They're things that you can easily count when you go to a shop to buy lemons. You buy them in units, don't you? You don't go to a shop and buy 1.5 lemons. You could get chucked out for that. What's this one? Just to confuse English students, this one has 2 names. This is called an aubergine. Eggplant. Eggplant. Aubergine or eggplant. Eggplant is the American word. Aubergine is the English, or I suppose the European word. But anyway, countable or uncountable? It's countable. Aubergines. What are these? Eggs. How many eggs? 8. Countable. Sometimes, if you have lots of eggs and you crack them in a bowl, mix them round. Would you like some egg? Or I'll put some egg in there. In that case, it's uncountable. Okay, countable. Whisk that up. Uncountable. So, be alert. What's this? This is one big cake. One big cake. Cakes are another of these words that could be countable or uncountable. Usually small cakes are countable, like cupcakes, 1 cake, 2 cakes, 3 cakes. If it's a big cake, this is one big cake, but if you cut it up and give it to people, it becomes uncountable because you say, would you like some cake? What's this one, do you know? This is a pumpkin, very popular at Halloween time, especially in America. They use pumpkins. Countable or uncountable? If you buy the big ones, they're countable. I'll have 3 pumpkins, please, bartender. But when you scoop it out and put it on a plate to serve people, it becomes uncountable because it's the stuff, the matter, the gooey orange mess, which becomes uncountable. Orange. Yes, countable or uncountable. Oranges are countable usually. One of my favorites. Rice. Countable or uncountable? In English, it's uncountable. When you go to a restaurant and order rice, you don't say to the waiter, "Hello, I'd like some rice, please." And the waiter won't ask you, "Okay, how many grains of rice would you like?" "Oh, I'll have 1,000,000, please." "Okay, 1,000,000 grains of rice. Here you are. 1, 2, 3. Sometime later, 999,998, 999,999, 1,000,000 grains of rice. There you are, sir. Enjoy your meal. Cheese. Cheese. Again, you can go to a shop if you buy big big wheels of cheese. They could be countable, but generally it's uncountable because again, it's the stuff. It's matter. It's not really a thing, you know, a countable object. What's this? It's a sandwich. Sandwiches, countable or uncountable. Sandwiches are in the countable area, usually. And this one, what's this? It's a carrot. Carrots are usually countable. We'll put the carrots over here. And the last one, what is it? That's right, it's bacon. Bacon is uncountable. Oh, sorry, that's pretty. It's watermelon. Watermelon. Usually, watermelons countable. But again, if you cut them up and start serving them out to people, uncountable. In this bag, I have some bread. There is some bread. There is some bread. Not there are some breads. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 slices of bread. Because slice is countable. What else have we got in here? Aha. 1, 2. There are 2 tomatoes. That's quite straightforward. 2 tomatoes. They are countable, aren't they? What else do we need? Lurpak. Margarine. There is some margarine or some butter. Put that there. Honey roast ham. Uncountable. There is some honey roast ham. Or how many slices? There are 4 slices. There are 4 slices because slice, as I said, is countable. What's this? Cheese. There is some cheese. Okay. There is some cheese. We've got the making some good sandwich going here, I think. What else have we got in here? There are 2 carrots. I don't think I'll put these in my sandwich. I might have them later. Bananas. 4. There are 4 bananas. Or there is 1 bunch. Okay? So basically, for countable nouns, we use there are. If there's more than 1. There are bananas. There are tomatoes. But if it's uncountable, we use there is. There is some cheese. There is some ham. There is some bread. Okay. Milk is uncountable. There is some. Apples. How many apples are there? There are 3 apples. Okay. Okay, that was a mistake. Cereal bars. How many cereal bars are there? There are 2 cereal bars. That's my dessert. I'll put them there. If things are countable, we use how many are there? How many apples are there? There are 3 apples. How many tomatoes are there? There are 2 tomatoes. How many cereal bars are there? There are 2 cereal bars. How many bananas are there? There are 4 bananas. If it's uncountable, we use how much is there? How much milk is there? There is this much. How much cheese is there? There is 350 grams of cheese. We don't say there are 350 grams of cheese. There are 350 grams of cheese. Grams is countable, but cheese is uncountable. How much ham is there? There is, I don't know, it doesn't say. 100 grams probably. There you have it. Just to summarize, if things are small and easy to count, they're usually countable. And we use there is, no, there is for one. There is one tomato. But if there's more, we say there are. There are 2 tomatoes. There are 3 tomatoes. And for questions, how many? How many bananas are there? How many apples are there? If something is more difficult to count, difficult to define, if it's stuff or matter, like cheese, milk, butter, and bread, we use there is. There is some cheese. There is some milk. There is some bread. And how much? How much cheese is there for uncountable? How much milk is there? For countable nouns, we use how many. How many bananas are there? How many cereal bars are there? Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope this little introduction to countable and uncountable nouns is useful for you. Right, so this is Chris Young of Young English School signing off. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.